G'day world, Macaridin come to you live from Hong Kong at Rise Conference 2018. Thanks to our investment partners Start Me Up Hong Kong and Invest HK. We're here with Daria. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
How are you enjoying your Rise experience so far?
Wow, that's crazy. A lot of people, like thousands of people, and everybody are so innovative, it's very inspiring to meet so much people who are doing such great things.
Yeah. So whereabouts are you originally from?
We're from Ukraine, we're based in Kiev, and we have our company there, so that. Yeah.
So what? Tell us a little bit about what WeAR Studio is all about.
Oh, okay. We're doing services in development of augmented and virtual reality. We did more than 30 projects for different industries, for different companies. It were retail, real estate, e-commerce, education, entertainment, advertising, and so on. And right now here we are looking for new customers, new connections, partners, maybe even funding. I don't know, like that. So
yeah. So looking for all sorts of different opportunities, just exploring the waters, meeting new people, new relationships.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, it's our first visit of Asia itself.
Okay.
And we see that market is growing, and we want to expand our business here. We want to try ourselves with Asian companies.
Yeah.
But it's kind of different from Europe companies and Europe way of doing business. It's important to be here and to speak face to face to people like that.
It's it's a busy 3 days. Looks like it's starting to get a little bit quiet.
A lot of people are already leaving, and actually, but still, it's good. A lot of people are here, so I'm sorry.
That's all right. And so, tell us a little about some of the demos and tech you're building. So, AR is basically molding the reality that we're already in.
Yeah, actually we are working with the existing reality, and we are augmented it with some virtual content. It could be 3D models, 3D animations, it could be virtual environments, it could be virtual shops, specifically shops. We solve a great problem of all the offline shoppings because of they need to rent a lot of space, and it is very expensive today. So that is why we developed this shopping experience in augmented reality, when you can use even 2,000 square meters, it's virtual, you shouldn't pay for that, it's free. So that is how you can show every product you want in virtual space, and it will be free for you, like that.
So you were showing me a demo before about your app that actually is an online store that is in the virtual world, but we're still in our present world.
Yeah.
Pretty confusing in a way, right? It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's good. That's true. Actually, our client, they use this app inside of their shops. For example, they have little shop and they are selling smartphones and small electronics, but they want to sell refrigerators and washing machines as well, but they do not have enough space. So they use this app to make the upsales in real shops, and also their end customers, they use this application to try different electronics inside of their space, inside of their homes, to understand will it fit them or not in terms of size, color, and options.
Wow.
Like that.
So it doesn't only save the customer time by going down to the store and having to look at it, they get to view it in their own home and see what it looks like.
Exactly.
And it saves them the seller time by not having to have it in stock.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. We're solving two main problems with the companies and with the end customers. We engage them into this process. We hook this audience and try to make them easier to make their online shopping.
Yeah. So give us a little bit of background on what you did before you started WeAR. What were you doing?
Okay. I've been into the game development industry, where we've been developing different applications and games for, for different companies, for different clients. It was actually all about the entertainment, but then I fall in love with these technologies, AR and VR. I found out that it is totally different. It gives you a feeling of presence, it gives you engagement. You can live the story. You should not only see it from the decide, like you can be a part of this story, you can step into this story, and this is crazy. And from that time I understood that I cannot do anything else, that this is my life, this is my destiny to work with these technologies, and I know that I will make this world a better place to live for my children, for next generations, with these technologies. God, it will transform the way of learning, the way of education. It will help in medicine, it will help in government, it will help in industries of tourism. It's already helping.
Yeah. So why do you think VR and AR is so powerful?
They are powerful because they give you the emotional connection. Not every technology can give it to you, but VR and AR can do that. Human being is such a emotional. Like every person needs some emotional connections with the brand, with the product, with some experience that makes you feel that you're living this story, you're living this experience. You are not only watching that; you're actually part of that story.
Yeah, and you don't have you're the controller.
Yes, exactly, and you can interact with that. You can see, you can hear, you can do, you can understand, you can experience. That is how your loyalty is growing. You understand something more and more and more, and you're getting engaged into this process.
Yeah. So give us a bit of insight into some of the VR stuff that you're doing, because VR creates a lot of empathy, right?
Yeah.
So what areas of VR are you trying to play on in terms of that space?
The last area is VR for HR communities. They use VR to hire people. For example, when you hire somebody, like for the management or something like that, you test that person. And there are a lot of different tests on the paper, but still you can test this person during the VR game. Like you can simulate any situation, you can simulate any work situation for the future, and you can see, is that person fitable for that work, how it is emotionally stable or not, how that person will act in some situation, how they will manage that situation, some critical situation,
It's very important, right?
It is very important
because you never know what.
Exactly, you never know how person will do in that situation, but you can simulate that and you can see what is the potential type of behavior, and also you can make your real employees to learn new skills, to try them in new possibilities, and also you can help them to learn how to behavior in critical situations like fire, like earthquake, like floods. When it's going and people are panicked, they do not know how to act, and that is why a lot of people are dying. But if you will teach your employees what to do when there is a fire in the office, they will know how to act in real life. That can save a lot of lives.
It's a very important thing, especially in sort of risk scenarios. Because you might hire an employee who is super enthusiastic, super positive, and says they can get the job done, but when they're under a lot of pressure, they might crack, and then someone could get hurt or injured. So it's a great sort of pre-qualifier, right?
Exactly.
The emotional elements.
That's true. Because you never know how a person will behave unless they were in that situation.
So experience based.
Yes, it's all about experience. It's all about emotional part, and it's like a game. And like people are playing the game in virtual reality, and they actually do not think that they are under the test. And then after it's finished, we have the dashboard. We see the results. We see the analytics, and we can make the deeper analysis of the person behavior in VR.
Great. Step back into the camera. That's all
sorry.
good. So to finish off the thing, is there any final objectives for you being here at Rise, other than sort of like what excites you the most for the end of Rise?
The most is the growing of the market, and the possibilities are here because people are open-minded, they are aware of the technologies, and still the competitive level is not too high. So that is why I'm interested in moving my business to Hong Kong, to Asia itself, and I found out that there are a lot of possibilities for me as an entrepreneur to build my business here.
Wow, so you're looking to export into the Asia market? Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And make sure you guys keep watching for more coming to you live at facebook.com/Beach City Life. And thanks to our investment partners, Start Me Up Hong Kong and Invest HK. Catch you later, guys. Cheers.